have done few things about capital expenditure and revenue expenditure, correct? And I have given you good number of what? Examples. I hope you have taken those examples. If not, I am uploading the yesterday's class on YouTube. The link will be sent to you by tonight. You can have a look at those videos, and please do subscribe, like and share. Okay, fair enough. Now guys, we had come down to this definition. You still remember this definition? Yeah? What is that? A resource controlled by, I'm talking about the definition of the term asset. Yep. Hello. I don't want anybody talking here. Settle down fast. Settle down fast. Okay. And one more thing. Before I come to the class, you have to please enter the class. Is that clear? Okay. What is an asset? Asset means a resource controlled by an enterprise because of the past event and from which the enterprise can expect future economic benefits. Correct? I give you an example of that water tank. You remember? Yes? Water tank में कौन सा example दिया मैंने? The water tank is constructed by the businessman. Correct? He spent the money. Of course, there are future economic benefits for him because of that water tank, his production is not going to what? Stop. He's going to produce more. So there are going to be future economic benefits. There is a past event. He has already constructed that water tank. Right? But only thing, whether the question is whether that water tank is in the control of the businessman or not. If it is in control of the businessman, then it is an asset. If it is not under your control, then it is not an asset. Is that clear? Okay. Now, I'll give you one more example, okay? Let me see how many of you can answer this. I have 25 employees. How many employees? I am a businessman. So you have to advise me how to treat this item, whether it is a revenue expenditure or a capital expenditure. I have 25 employees. I am sending them to USA, United States of America, to set up my IT company, information technology company. Is that clear? Let us say I am similar to an Infosys or TCS or Wipro, but I want to set up my new company in United States of America, being one of the most advanced nations in the world. Now, these 25 employees are from India. They are ready to go to what? USA. What all do they require? They require the traveling expense will be taken care by the company. What else they require? Yeah? अरे स्टे जाने के लिए क्या चाहिए पहला वो स्टे छोड़ दो पासपोर्ट है उनके पास पासपोर्ट इज देयर करेक्ट पासपोर्ट है मोर इंपॉर्टेंट इज वीजा है ना वो भी यूएस वीजा एंड इट इज नॉट अ विजिटर्स वीजा इट इज अ बिजनेस वीजा व्हाट वीजा नाउ टेल मी फॉर वीजा डू आई हैव टू स्पेंड द मनी हु विल स्पेंड द एम्प्लॉय विल स्पेंड और द एम्प्लॉयर द कंपनी विल स्पेंड company will spend. And let us say for these 25 employees I have spent around 1 crore. How much? 1 CR visa expenses. That's okay for me because I know that these employees are my best of my employees and they are going to generate revenue for me. Is that clear? Correct? और visa कैसा आता है बताइए? Visa means you will not be given a separate visa. You have the passport, yes or no? And you have pages in the passport. One of the pages they'll what? Put a visa stamp. What stamp? US visa stamp. I mean, there are different visas. Visitors visas alag hoga, correct? Then business visas alag hoga, employment visas alag hoga. But there are visas. Is that clear? So stamping aata hai. And that stamping comes on your passport. Your passport. Now, tell me, how many employees I'm sending? 25 employees. Now this 1 crore rupees, is it a business expenditure for me? Answer is yes. It is not a personal expenditure. It is a in business expenditure, whether it is a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure. The answer is, sir, it is a capital expenditure because this is going to give you benefit for more than 1 year. Let us say this 1 crore visa is for 5 years. How many years? I'm just taking an example, okay? I don't know the exact charges of the visa, but I'm just telling 5 years. So 5 साल के लिए आपको 5 साल के लिए कोई नहीं देगा, but just imagining here. Is that clear? 5 years के लिए ये पैसा मैंने spend किया है. Obviously, this is going to give me benefit for how many years? 5 years, more than 1 accounting year. So it's a capital expenditure. And generally, capital expenditure should create an asset. Now we'll go to the definition of the term what? Asset once again. I once again repeat, ये capital expenditure है. If it is a capital expenditure, generally it will create what? An asset. But it should satisfy the definition of the term what? Asset. Now first, I'll go to the third condition first. Enterprise can expect future economic benefits for this 1 crore spent. Correct hai? Are answer. Second, is there a past event? Yes, I have already spent 1 crore. Now the question is the resource controlled by the enterprise? Now, what is the resource in this example? What is the resource here? Whom I am controlling the employees? Is employee a resource for me? Arey bolo bhai. Yes, employee is a. Now, am I controlling the employee? Oh, I'm controlling the employee. ऐसा कैसा? Now, if you don't like US, can you leave the job the very next day? Yes, I can't control the employees. Please try to understand. Employees are under not your control. Now, if Nityashri, let us say out of these 25 employees, Nityashri is one employee. Nityashri says that no, sir, I don't like this country. I have stayed here for a month. I'm a pure vegetarian. I can't stand non-veg food. I'm sorry, sir. I'm going to leave your what? Organization. Now, what should I tell Nityashri? Okay, give me your visa. What she is going to do? She's going to tear that page and give it to me. No. Visa is stamped on her what? Passport. Is that clear? So that visa I cannot put it in some other employee's what? Passport. Is that clear? Tomorrow if Shreya says, sir, I will go, if Nityashri is leaving the job, I will replace her, sir. Okay, you take her visa and go. वैसा हो सकता है क्या? नहीं. He has to take a separate visa. It means that I can't control the employee. If I can't control the employee, then that resource, if the resource cannot be controlled, then it cannot be treated as an asset. I hope all of you are able to understand this. That is why human beings are not treated as assets in the balance sheet. Have you ever seen in the balance sheet human beings as fixed assets? No. You have seen land and building as a fixed asset. Seen plant and machinery as a fixed asset. You have seen furniture and fittings as a fixed asset. You have seen goodwill as a fixed asset. Yes or no? But you have not seen human resource as an asset. Reason, human beings cannot be what? Controlled. Tomorrow anyone can leave the organization, isn't it? Yes. So this is the first example. So visa expenses here they are capital expenditure, but they are not satisfying the conditions of an asset. So if I can't treat it as an asset, then these visa expenses should be debited to P&L. Means it should be treated as a revenue expenditure. Should be treated as a revenue expenditure में डाल दो. Clear? Understood? Okay, next example. Same example I'll give you. Guys, एक बार क्या करो ना, running notes लेते जाओ. Whatever examples I'm giving, these are my own examples here. So take a running note. At least the examples you can note down. Okay. Second example. Now same example I'll take. Okay. Now I have got a very bad experience with Nityashri. Okay. And out of 25 employees, 20 employees are vegetarian. How many? And they might not like what? The kind of food which is served there. Bland, masala illa, enilla. Nityashri. है ना? That is why Nityashri says, I don't like, sir. Fair enough. Now I am worried here. इतना सारा expenses कर रहा हूँ. All these expenses I have incurred. And if the employee leaves, then it becomes a problem for me. Now, let us assume that these 25 employees, before they go to US, I have an agreement with them saying that they cannot leave my organization for next 5 years. So I enter into contract with them, bond sign madri, amel US kalastini. First you sign the bond and then I'll send you what? Send you to US. What will you do? Handsome salary. In India, you're getting 3 lakhs per month. You go to US, you'll get 20 lakhs per month in Indian rupees. You'll say yes only. But the contract is, how many years you're there with me? 5 years. Bond. 5 साल का bond. आजकल 5 साल का bond कोई नहीं करता. Bond ही नहीं है. But when I was working in Accenture, I still remember some of the employers, they said, you have to work at least for 2 years. And you know what are the terms and conditions? Terms and conditions are, if you leave the organization within those 2 years, then whatever salary the company has paid me has to be returned back by the employee to the employer. So let us say you work in my organization for 18 months. How many months? That is 1.5 years. And you feel like leaving. Okay, chhod do. But all 18 months salary you have to pay it back. It becomes very difficult for the employee to pay that. Yes or no? So it is something like a deterrent. कि आपको छोड़ना नहीं है. Now I have that kind of an agreement with you for how many years? 5 years. I say if you leave, whatever salary you have taken, that has to be returned back to the company. Now tell me, with this agreement, I spend 1 crore rupees on the visa. Now tell me, first, can you expect future economic benefits because of this visa expenses? Answer is yes. Is there a past event? Yes, because visa is already, money is already paid. Now tell me, is the human resource controlled? Can I control? Pakka? So if you're saying it can be controlled, are you sure about it? So I'm controlling you because of the contract. Then I should show you as a fixed asset in my balance sheet. What will I show? How will I value you? I still cannot control you. Reason is, you can still leave my organization, yes or no? Samira says, sir, I like this country a lot. Beautiful country. I like the culture, I like the work culture, I like the place. Then why are you leaving my organization? Sir, you're just paying me 20 lakhs every month. Elon Musk is paying me 80 lakhs per month. Tata bye-bye. She has worked for 4 months. Now tell me, 4 months salary I have paid her 80 lakhs. She says, Tata bye-bye, I'll pay you 80 lakhs, sir. Thanks a lot for introducing US to me. Isn't it? Yes. She can still leave the organization. She can still pay me 4 months salary. She can still leave it. So even if there is a contract between the employer and the employee, employer can still not control the employee. And hence, resource is not controlled. So even if there is a contract, it cannot be controlled. Is that clear? So visa expenses will be, tell me, what expenditure? Though it is giving you future economic benefits, but you cannot create an asset out of it because resource cannot be controlled. Is that clear? Is that clear? Third example. This is a fantastic example. Okay. 2025 Tata IPL. बराबर है? Tata IPL है ना? Who was the winner? RCB. Okay. Okay. Now let us assume you're the Tata company. You're the Tata company. Now have you paid any money to the BCCI? That is IPL. बहुत बड़ा पैसा है यार, करोड़ों में रहता है. Correct? Let us say 500 crores. How much? 500 CR. Okay, every year 100 CR, समझो. Okay. Now this 500 crores which is paid by Tata Group. Let us say you're Tata. Is it an expense for you? Obviously, sir, it is an expense. It's a business expense, isn't it? Now, is this business expense a capital expenditure or a revenue expenditure? Why capital? First, we'll see the conditions again. Oh, capital expenditure, fair enough. If it is capital expenditure, it should be treated as an asset. असेट डेफिनेशन में फॉल होता है क्या देखेंगे. कैन यू एक्सपेक्ट फ्यूचर इकोनॉमिक बेनिफिट्स ऑफ दिस? Obviously, Tata IPL, everyone is what? They have come to know Tata cars, and might be the sales have what? Increased of Tata EV, Tata Punch, अभी कौन सा है वो, Tata Curve, yes or no? And many people watch IPL. I think the viewership of Tata was how much? For near about 50 crore people watched the final IPL. 85 crores, I'm sorry, 85. I said half of it. Just imagine how many people are watching what, and Tata has become famous now. Yes, advertisement to ho gaya. You can expect future economic benefits. That is why they are spending. Is there a past event? Answer is yes. They've already spent it. They've already paid it. Now the thing is, what is the resource controlled? Who is the resource here? No, nee BCCI kharidi madilla. You have not purchased BCCI by paying 500 crores. Who is the resource here? Resource are the public who are going to watch Tata advertisements. Which is that advertisement which comes with, who is that actor? Vicky Kushal kya? Tauba, Tauba, Tauba. I think that song is there, right? Yes or no? I mean, even I watch IPL, so I am telling you that. With the Tata Curve, correct? Now tell me, hello, how many of you have watched Tata IPL here? All of you, no? Anyone who has not watched Tata IPL? Great. No interest in cricket. Very good. Fantastic. Out of so many students, one student has not watched Tata IPL. Great. But all of them have watched? Now, can Tata company say, you have watched my advertisement, no? Oh, Toba, Toba. If you want to purchase a car, you have to purchase Tata only. What will you say? You cannot control me. You cannot? Advertisement mein you cannot control the customers. How prospective customers be, you cannot control. So here the resource cannot be, and that is why even if advertisement expenses are huge expenditure where you get benefit over a period of what time, still it is treated as a revenue expenditure because resource cannot be controlled. Is that clear? Such questions can be asked. Is that clear? So 3 examples I give you. Any difficulty up till here, guys? All of you understood? Hello? Okay. This example we have done. Okay. Liability. Liability also we have done. Huh? Have you done the term liability? Okay. Well, I'll take it once again. Liability is money is payable. Money is payable or benefits payable by business enterprise to outsiders. Anything which is payable by the businessman to an outsider is a liability. I have bifurcated into 4 categories. Bank loan. Bhai Saab, you tell me. Bank loan taken by you today. Tomorrow you have to repay. Yes or no? Correct. So it is money is payable. Money is payable by you to an outsider. Creditor. You have purchased goods from Vinayak sir. You have still not paid the money. Who is Vinayak sir for you? Debtor or creditor? ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡತಕ್ಕದ್ದು ಬರತಕ್ಕದ್ದು ಕೊಡತಕ್ಕದ್ದು. You have purchased goods from sir. Hello. You have look from your angle. You have purchased goods from sir. Is that clear? Correct. You have got the benefit, but you have not paid the money to me. So sir is a creditor. Sir is a समझ में आया ना? So I am asking you a question whether money is receivable or money is payable. Benefits payable, money payable. Not benefits receivable. Benefits? I hope all of you are able to understand. So sir is a creditor. Sir is a ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡತಕ್ಕದ್ದು. ಮರಾಠಿमध्ये पैसे देने. कुणाला पैसे देने तो क्रेडिटर. यार ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ वो क्रेडिटर. किसको पैसा देने का है ना वो क्रेडिटर. You owe money to someone else, that person is a creditor. In all 4 languages I told you. Okay, anyway, understood? Next, what about outstanding expenses? What do you mean by outstanding expenses? Outstanding expenses means आपने खर्चा किया है, नहीं मूवी टिकट का नहीं है, एक मिनट रहो. Outstanding expenses, not expenses. Expenses means any expenditure incurred in return for benefit. Outstanding expenses means आपका खर्चा हो चुका है बट आपने अभी तक पैसा नहीं दिया. Like for example, hello, let us say I am an electrician. Okay, I come to your office and I repair, let us say some short circuit is there and I have repaired it, and my charges are 1,000. How much? And you are saying, sir, Mr. Vinayak, you are an electrician, I'll pay you the money after a week. I'll say, okay, fair enough. Now tell me, did you get the benefit? What benefit you got? Service? Arey bolo bhai. Now tell me, have you paid the money or money is payable? So this is an expense for you, but it is also an outstanding expense. What expense? Because you have not paid. You have not? Is that clear? So how are you saying it is an expense as well as outstanding? Because you have already received the benefit. You have already, only thing you have not paid the money. So two aspects. One is an expense, one is what? Outstanding expense. It is not paid in cash. Utna hi. Is that clear? Understood? Next, income received in advance. This I gave about the tuition fees. Let us assume you are running a coaching center. You take money from the students in advance. Yes or no? Now tell me, आपका फीस आ गया, आपने सर्विस रेंडर किया है या करने का है? Means benefits are receivable or benefits are payable? Benefits means services are renderable. Is that clear? Services or goods payable. That is yet to render the service or yet to give the goods is a liability. I hope all of you understood this. Any difficulty? Clear? Next comes income. Sir, income or revenue? Sir, income or revenue is known as earnings of the business, and earnings of the business come in how many ways? 3 ways. One is by sale of what? Goods. Second, rendering of services. Third, enterprise resources used by others, thereby generating interest income, dividend income and royalty income. Sir, sale of goods, very simple. I am a dealer in shirts. I purchase the shirts and I sell it. When I sell the shirts, I generate revenue. That is my revenue or what? Income. Is that clear? Sir, I purchase the shirts for 1 lakh. This is the cost. But I sold it for 1,50,000. This 1,50,000 is revenue or income. Sir, what about 50,000? Sir, 50,000 difference is profit, no? Arey bolo bhai. Profit is how much? So profit is different and revenue is different. Profit is sale minus expenses. Sale minus, अरे अंडरस्टूड. आपने कितने को बेचा? 1,50,000. आपने कितने को खरीदा था? So selling price minus cost price is your profit. Is that clear? And there's a difference between profit and revenue. Revenue is, tell me, income generated by the business by way of sale of goods. Come in front. Next, sale of service. Now tell me, by rendering services, chartered accountants, lawyers, doctors, correct, company secretaries, do they render service? And they charge the fees. So fees are nothing but revenue for the service provider. Similarly, enterprise resources used by others, thereby generating interest, dividend and royalty income. Bhai sahab, I have excess cash of 10 lakhs. This 10 lakhs, I am keeping it in a bank. So मेरा जो resource है, cash is a resource which is controlled by me, in fact owned also by me. My cash, am I keeping it in my business or am I giving it to the bank? Bank में FD रख दिया. What will bank give me every year? Interest. बैठे बैठे मुझे पैसा मिल रहा है. I am not doing any hard work. I am just giving my resource to someone else. Someone else is using my resource. He is paying me interest. Similarly, if I have, let us say, 5 lakh rupees, this 5 lakh rupees, I invest in a company where I am getting shares. I invest in your company. So 5 lakh rupees, I give it to you. You utilize the way you want. And you generate some profits. Out of that profits, you have to give me certain amount. That is known as dividend. What it is known as? Dividend. Is that clear? Let us say today, I have invested money in Infosys. Infosys ये पैसा इस्तेमाल करेगा. It will generate profit. Out of that profit, some share will come to me in the form of what? Dividends. So that is dividend income. What income? Dividend income. अर्थ है था? Then next is royalty. Sir, मेरा एक resource है. I am not using it. I am giving it. कैसा दे रहे हो? Example दो sir. I get that example of book written by your grandfather. Yes or no? Correct? If a book is, if the script is written by your grandfather, printing is not done by your grandfather. Printing is done by the publishing house. What house? Publishing house. Now tell me, if that book is sold in the market for 1,000 rupees, of that 1,000, let us say 18 to 20%. Generally, royalty for books is 18 to 20%. 18 to 20% will go to your grandfather. Remaining 800 will go to the publisher. But publisher would have incurred the cost, no? Pages, printing. Yes or no? I hope all of you are able to understand. But you can enter into contract with the publisher saying that kitna print hota hai uske upar chahiye, not on the book sold. You can enter into contract. Or you can say that kitna sale hota hai uske upar mujhe 20% chahiye. Understood? So based on sales you will be given the royalty, and this is hereditary royalty. So might be even if the grandfather is off, you will still get the revenue. Might be the contract is entered into like that. Is that clear? That is royalty. I hope it is clear, guys. So we are done with the important terms. Any difficulty up till here? Up till here, any difficulty, guys? समझ में आ रहा है? So tell me all the important terms. What all we have done? First, transaction. Transaction. Then event. Very good. Then voucher. Voucher is a documentary evidence. Then capital. Then drawings. Then expenses. Yes or no? Then loss. Then asset. Correct? Then liability. Then liability and income. Is that clear? Is that clear? Understood? All the important terms are done. All the important terms are done, guys. Is that clear? Anybody has any difficulty, please ask me. I'll give you 1 minute. If you have any difficulties, please ask. Any of the terms, आपको कुछ लगा, this business, this is an expenditure, please ask. Or else I'll start asking the questions. Huh? No, it should be treated as revenue expenditure. He is saying that, sir, it fits into the definition of capital expenditure because you are going to get benefit for more than 1 year. Visa expenses I gave you. Benefit is you can expect the benefit for more than a year. Yes or no? IPL ka bola. But it is a capital expenditure, but it is not falling into the definition of what? Asset. Because resource cannot be what? Controlled. Khalas, treated as revenue expenditure. New standard has come, AS 26. Old standard it is now. AS 26. AS 26 ke hisab se all these things, okay, which are capital expenditure, but if the resource cannot be controlled, then treat it as revenue expenditure, debited to P&L account. Is that clear? Deferred revenue expenditure करके है, मैं वो बाद में बताऊंगा. I don't want to put that right now. Is that clear? But it is expenditure, not a capital expenditure. It is not an asset. It is not an asset. Any other difficulty? Okay. So it is my duty to ask questions now. If you don't have the questions, only two things will flow. Either you have understood everything or you have not understood anything. Case 1 or case 2? You have understood everything, case 1. Case 2, you have not understood anything. Case 1 or case 2? Great. I am doing a great job. Okay, now concentrate. Concentrate here. Let me see how many of you can answer this. Let us say I have put up my business, new business in new premises, and I require a telephone connection, and that to a landline. Okay. So I go to BSNL. So BSNL says, sir, pay 10,000 rupees. How much? Rupees 10,000, and will give you the connection. Will give you the connection. So connection mila, and should I buy the telephone instrument, or the telephone instrument is given by the, this is a telephone instrument. Is it given by BSNL, or should I only purchase it? I should purchase. No. Landline na, BSNL only will give you. अर्थ आता है? So if you have any BSNL landline connection ना, ये जो instrument है, you need not buy it. They'll give you the connection also as well as the instrument also. Correct है? Hear the story first. बाद में देखेंगे आंसर क्या है, कौन सा एक्सपेंडिचर है, क्या है. Is that clear? Now, once the telephone connection is given, they'll give you the instrument also. And then once the services start, you have to pay monthly charges. Yes or no? Let us say the monthly charges are 500 rupees. 500 per month. Telephone charges. Telephone charges every month. Let us say it is fixed. Assuming. Generally landline fixed नहीं रहता है. As you make the number of calls, उसके ऊपर रहता है. But let us say it is fixed. You used for 1 month. You used for 2nd month, 3rd month. Now, let us say 4th month, you don't want the connection. You feel that it is useless to you. Anyway, you want to take a mobile. Is that clear? So what can you do with this connection? You will cancel the connection, na? Arey bolo bhai. You will go to the BSNL office and you will write a application letter saying that from 4th month onwards, I don't require a connection. Please take your instrument back. Barabar hai? But you have already paid 500 rupees for 3 months. How many months? And this 10,000 rupees, you have given it at the time of what? Connection. So there are two types of expenses here. One is 500 rupees every month you have paid, and this 10,000 rupees. Is that clear? Now tell me, what is this 500 rupees per month? Expenditure? Capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Very good. Revenue expenditure is the correct answer. What about this 10,000? ये 10,000 क्या है? Capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, or not an expenditure only? How many of you say capital expenditure? अरे बोलो ना भाई. How many of you say capital expenditure? Raise your hands. Capital expenditure? Okay. How many of you say revenue expenditure? So all are confused. Revenue expenditure. How many of you say it is not an expenditure only? Anybody who says it is not an expenditure? Only sir is raising the hand. It is not an expenditure. How? Because that is a deposit. What? आपने deposit दिया है. अरे understood? If you don't want the connection, you have to return the instrument to the BSNL and you will get this deposit back. This is refundable deposit. What? Now tell me, expenditure means एक बार खर्चा हो गया, पैसा तो नहीं मिलेगा. Any other benefit you will get? Yes or no? इधर आपको BSNL, hello, BSNL वाला बोल रहा है 10,000 you pay sir as a deposit. If you don't want the instrument, if you don't want the connection, you can return the instrument, you can cancel what? Tell me. The connection, and we will refund you the deposit. These are known as refundable deposits. What? समझ में आया? So refundable deposits are not expenditure because आपको वापस आ रहा है वो पैसा. That is why deposits given to BSNL for the connection is not an expenditure at all. So then what it is? What is it? Huh? What is it? Is it a capital? Is it drawings? Is it expense? Is it loss? Is it asset? Is it a liability? Is it income? क्या है? इसमें तो fall करना है ना? What is it? Benefits. Once you cancel the connection, are you going to receive it or no? So ये receivable है. क्या है? So deposits paid are receivable. Refundable deposits are benefits receivable later on. Yes or no? So it's an asset. It's an, समझ में आया? So deposit made is an, बोलो क्यों? refundable है. From your angle it is receivable. What about the BSNL? BSNL के लिए income होगा है 10,000? No. For BSNL they receive the deposit. Anything received as a deposit I have to pay it back if the customer cancel it. So for BSNL it is what? Liability. Payable, benefits payable or money is payable. I have to pay it here. Customer is happy, sir. He is not cancelling the connection only. Let it be it as liability, long-term liability. Once the customer what? Cancel it, I have to pay it back. समझ में आ रहा है? Understood? Any difficulty? Hello? Any difficulty, guys? Okay. Next. Now concentrate here. Let me see how many of you can answer this. Okay. You have studied about capital expenditure and now I will test you. Example 1. I have a land. Okay, huge piece of land on which there is an old building. क्या है? Old building. Okay, I purchased this land with an intention to construct a cinema hall. Old building, I am going to demolish it. क्या कर रहा हूं? Demolish. I want to dismantle it because I want to construct a new building. So demolition cost is, let us say, 1 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. Land purchase, land including building, purchased for 100 lakhs. How much? 100 lakhs. So total how much I have spent? 100 lakhs plus? बराबर है ना? Hello. Okay. Then construction cost, 1 by 1. Land is costing how much? 100 lakhs. Demolition cost is 1 lakh. Okay. Then construction cost. I am constructing a building. Construction cost of building, okay, is 50 lakhs. How much? 50 lakhs. And then उसको पेंट करना है. क्या करना है? Painting charges. Painting is 5 lakhs. And then, okay, before this, see, whenever I want to construct a new building, will I have a temporary shed? Are yes or no? So temporary shed, उसको 1 lakh construct किया. And then dismantling, I will destroy that temporary shed after the building is constructed. Yes or no? So demolition cost में आ गया 1 lakh. चलो अभी कितना हो गया total? 157 lakhs. Now tell me, in this how much is capital expenditure, how much is revenue expenditure? Land, capital. C. Demolition cost, capital expenditure. Construction cost of the building, capital expenditure. Painting, पक्का? Painting, capital or revenue? Anybody revenue? Why? Confusion. Okay. Temporary shed, construction of that temporary shed. That shed will be demolished within 6 months only. Revenue or capital? Confusion. Sir, land is capital expenditure, demolition cost is capital expenditure, construction cost is capital expenditure, painting is also not revenue. Reason is, before the asset is put for commercial use, are you not painting it? So first time painting charges are? After that, once the theater starts running, after that if you paint, then those are maintenance cost. What cost? Even if the paint is going to come for 7 years, still it is maintenance cost. Still it is? Because that is, painting will not increase the capacity or efficiency of the building. Painting is for maintenance. Painting is for? Understood? So first time painting charges are what expenditure? And after the asset is put to use for commercial use, after that if you do any repair and maintenance and it does not increase the capacity or efficiency, then it is revenue expenditure. समझ में आया? अरे understood. Is it not practical? Able to get it? All of you? Now, so this is capital. What about temporary shed? Capital, because the temporary shed is for construction of what? The main building. The temporary shed, abhi watchman kahan rahega? All your cement and other materials, where are you going to store it? In the temporary shed. So construction of temporary shed and demolition of that temporary shed is a capital expenditure. All these are capital expenditures. Till the asset is ready for its commercial use. मैंने दिया ना second one. Any expenditure incurred on the asset till the asset is ready for its. Yesterday I have given the example of Germany. Machine bought from what? Germany. All those expenses are capital expenditure. समझ में आ रहा है? Hello? Clear? Okay. Now I'll add one more. Let me see how many of you can answer this. When you want to purchase that land, will you take the advice of a lawyer? Huh? Lawyer charges. Lawyer charges. Tell me. He charges 2 lakhs. How much? Paper ठीक है कि नहीं है? Disputed है कि नहीं है? Lawyer तो check करेगा ना? He is charging you 2 lakhs. Is this revenue expenditure or capital expenditure? Why? Because that lawyer charges are for that land only, na? अरे yes. Clear? समझ में आ रहा है? Lawyer charges are also what expenditure? These are all practical things, guys. You tell me, when a client comes near you saying that I want to construct a cinema hall and these are the expenses which are to be incurred, you have to understand whether it is a capital expenditure or what? Revenue expenditure. Capital expenditure will create an asset. Clear? All of you are able to understand? Okay. Now answer this. Second example. Second example. I have purchased a second-hand car. Second-hand car. I want to run a taxi business, so I have purchased a second-hand car. And I have purchased the second-hand car for rupees 5 lakhs. How much? 5 lakhs. Cost. Then I do the repairs. Repairs 1 lakh. Just to maintain that. Are you understood? Total how much? 6 lakhs. Now tell me, what is 5 lakhs? Capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Ye capital expenditure. Though it is a second-hand car, for you it is as good as new only. No, now only you are going to purchase it. Yes or no? अरे बोलो भाई. Capital expenditure. What about this 1 lakh repairs? Is it going to increase the efficiency? Is it going to increase your capacity? No. It is only as maintenance. Yes or no? So this is what? Is the wrong answer. It is again what? Capital expenditure. Reason is, before the vehicle is put to use, before the vehicle is, you are repairing it. Yes or no? Before the commercial production starts, your any expenditure incurred is a capital expenditure करके बताया ना? अरे before using that second hand car, are you doing the repairs? This is known as overhauling of the engine. What? Overhauling of the engine is also what? A capital expenditure. उसके बाद जो आप repairs करते हो, maintenance करते हो, that is not what? Capital expenditure. That is what? Revenue expenditure. Is that clear? Is that clear? Because let us say after 6 months you again send this car for repairs. What expenditure that is? Why these repairs are capital expenditure and why the repairs which are spent after 6 months are revenue expenditure? Because the asset is already put to use for commercial purpose. Yes or no? उसके बाद जो expenditure करोगे वो हमेशा revenue expenditure ही रहेगा. Exception is if that expenditure increases the capacity of the existing asset or increases the efficiency of the existing asset, then that expenditure is also what expenditure? Capital expenditure. But here it is only for maintenance. Neither the fuel efficiency is increasing nor the capacity of that car is increasing. So it is what expenditure? Revenue expenditure. समझ में आया? Now suppose car चलाया मैंने 6 महीना, 1 साल, 2 साल चलाया. After using it for 2 years, Pranav is a very intelligent mechanic. He says that sir एक component तैयार किया हूं मैं, ये component बिठाइए. आपको पहला कितना एवरेज दे रहा था? When it was a new car, 15 kilometers ना. Now it will start giving you 25 kilometers per liter. Now tell me, I spent for that component 20,000 rupees. How much? Now this 20,000 rupees is what? Why? Because the efficiency of that car is because of that expense. सर पुराना गाड़ी है, ये कंपोनेंट बिठाया, मगर efficiency increase हो रहा है ना. So if efficiency increases, then it becomes what? And I have given you good number of examples of efficiency increase. Either इधर mileage बढ़ रहा है या cost is reducing permanently. I give that example of process. Sari manufacturing process, 5 processes are there. Have I not given that example? These are the things. Any difficulty? Clear? Okay, now answer this. Third, another example. Sir, I already have a land which belongs to my business. Okay? Papers are there with me. Land hai mera. Okay? Which I have paid 1 CR, 1 crore. Suddenly Pranav comes and says, Sir, ये मेरा land है. This is my land. Your land? मेरे पास papers है. Pranav also says, Sir, मेरे पास भी है ना papers. Even I have the papers. I can prove it that I am the owner. Now is there a dispute? Is there a fight? What should I do? No, I should first hire a lawyer. Is that clear? Now I hire Arnav, right? I hire Arnav as my what? Lawyer. He says, Sir, my charges are 1 lakh. Pay me 1 lakh, I'll defend the case. I will defend your case. Now he's going to defend my case. I've paid him how much? 1 lakh. And he defended the case successfully. He defended the case. Now this 1 lakh rupees lawyer charges, lawyer fees. Is this a capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? Capital expenditure or revenue expenditure? How many of you say capital? Why? Land is already purchased 5 years back. Land is purchased 5 years back. अभी परचेज नहीं किया मैंने. ये मेरा लैंड है ऑलरेडी. मैं बोल चुका हूं ना, ये मेरा लैंड है. ओनली थिंग आई एम डिफेंडिंग द टाइटल नाउ. अरे अंडरस्टूड? रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंडिचर, कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर? वाई रेवेन्यू? First of all, land is mine only. Am I adding any value to the land? Hello? Am I adding any value? No. By paying this 1 lakh, is the capacity of that land increasing? Efficiency of that land is increasing? घंटा increase हो रहा है. तो क्या हो गया वो? So 1 lakh paid to the lawyer to defend the title is revenue. But 1 lakh paid to the lawyer, that in the previous example it was how much? 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs paid to the lawyer before I purchase the land to see whether the papers are proper or not. That is defending a title or getting a permanent, getting a new asset. For new asset, to purchase that new asset, I have paid how much? 2 lakhs. So in the previous example, lawyer charges were capital expenditure. Here in this example, lawyer's fees are not for acquiring an asset. If the lawyer charges fees are paid to acquire an asset, capital expenditure. If the lawyer charges are paid to defend your title, defend your ownership, then I'm not getting any advantage. Is that clear? Understood? Okay. Next example. Hello? Next example. Sir, मैंने एक land ले लिया. Okay? Let us say Pranav is purchasing a land. Okay? Hedas are very smart, huh? Now they purchased land. थोड़ा outskirts में purchase किया. बड़ा land. Okay? Now they paid 2 CR. How much? 2 CR. Now इसको, now the cost of the land is 2 CR. इसको उन लोगों ने क्या किया? प्लॉट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया. क्या कर दिया? प्लॉट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया, रोड बना दिया, बीच में लाइटिंग लगा दिया. मीन्स डेवलपमेंट कॉस्ट. व्हाट कॉस्ट? डेवलपमेंट कॉस्ट. डेवलपमेंट कॉस्ट इज 50 lakhs, 0.5 CR. Now this 0.5 CR is a capital expenditure cost of the land or is it a revenue expenditure? Kya? Why? Because it is increasing the value of that asset. Efficiency बढ़ गया ना वो land का. Efficiency in the sense, I mean, you can sell it at a higher price if you want to sell it later on. So the cost of the land is how much? 2.5 crores. Or you can use it for your business. These are known as development charges. What charges? Is that clear? Any difficulty, guys? दिमाग में जा रहा है कि नहीं? पक्का? Guarantee? These are some of the examples. Okay. Shall we go to the next one? Now, certain important terms are there which I want to tell you. Debtors and creditors. Very simple here. Now, please answer this. I come to your shop. I come to your shop. You sell me your goods, but I've still not paid the money. Who am I for you? I once again repeat. You sell the goods to sir. Sir has not paid the money. So look from your angle, not from sir's angle. You have already passed on the benefit. But in return, have you received the benefit or benefits is receivable? Receivable from whom? Sir. So sir is a debtor. Sir is a for me or the creditor. Because I have already received the benefit, I have to pass on the benefit. समझ में आया ना? So debtor-creditor relationship will come only if there is a credit transaction. What transaction? भाई साहब, ट्रांजैक्शन बिजनेस में दो तरह के ट्रांजैक्शन रहते हैं. एक तो कैश ट्रांजैक्शन, एक क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन. कैश ट्रांजैक्शन इज यू पास ऑन द बेनिफिट, यू ऑल्सो रिसीव द बेनिफिट इमीडिएटली. हो गया. यू गो टू अ शॉप टू हैव पानीपुरी, यू हैड द पानीपुरी, यू पेड द प्राइस. करेक्ट है? गिव एंड टेक इमीडिएटली हो रहा है कि नहीं? आंसर. सो दिस इज अ क्रेडिट ट्रांजैक्शन और कैश ट्रांजैक्शन. इन कैश ट्रांजैक्शन देयर इज नो डेटर क्रेडिटर relationship, because you have passed on the benefit immediately, you have received the benefit also immediately. But in credit transaction, sometimes it so happens that you pass on the benefit, but you don't receive the benefit immediately. You are going to receive the benefit after some time. Then this is a credit transaction. In that case, there will be debtor-creditor relationship. Is that clear? Debtors means from whom you have to receive the benefits, money or services, whatever it is. Is that clear? Now there are four types of debtors. Debtors for goods sold, debtors for goods sold, debtors for services rendered, debtors for loan given, debtors for fixed assets sold. Now concentrate here. Debtors for goods sold. Example देखो, हाँ, थोड़ा example देखो, and new terms are going to come. So please hear it carefully. I am taking an example from your angle. You are a person who is having a business of selling spectacles, chashma. I come to your shop. I select a pair of specs. The cost of the specs are 5,000 rupees. How much? 5,000 rupees. Now I select this. I say thank you very much, but right now I don't have the money. I promise you I'll pay the money after 15 days and you're okay with it. It's a cash transaction or a credit transaction? Who is sir? Who is sir for you from your angle? Duddu baratakaddu, paise ene, money receivable or money is payable? Anything receivable from the other person, that other person is a debtor. Hello, I want 100% concentration, don't look here and there. समझ में आया? Debtor, sir is a debtor for goods sold. Sir is known as a trade debtor. What? Because you're trading in, you're a trader in. So who am I? You have sold your goods, no, to me, and you're trading in specs. Yes or no? So who am I? Only a debtor or a trade debtor? Trade debtor. समझ में आया? Yes. Second, sir, you are having what shop? बराबर है ना? Another customer comes. Let us say Nikita madam comes. Nikita madam comes. उसका थोड़ा स्क्रू लूज हो गया है, स्क्रू बिठा दो. या थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो गया है, या ये थोड़ा टूट गया है, इसको थोड़ा सीधा करना है. Are you selling goods to Nikita madam or are you rendering services? Rendering services. And she also says, collect from my husband. or collect from me later on after 15 days. Now tell me, you have rendered services to Nikita madam. You have passed on the benefit to Nikita madam. In return, are you getting the benefit immediately or are you going to get the benefit in future? So who is Nikita madam to you? Debtor for goods sold or debtor for services rendered? Debtor for services rendered. So who is she? She is also a debtor. She cannot be called as a trade debtor. She can be simply called as a debtor. Is that clear? अरे बोलो भाई. Are you trading with her? Yeah. Generally trade debtor का मतलब क्या है? You should trade with her. Now if you see here, strictly speaking, trade, if I say, general meaning of the term is you are trading services also. You are trading. If you say I am trading services with her, okay, name it her as what? Trade debtor. No problem. Is that clear? So what she is saying is, sir, we'll treat Nikita madam also as what? She is trading with me, but she is not trading for goods. She is trading for what? So let us, okay, fair enough. You can call her as what? Trade debtor. If you don't want to take the exact meaning of the word what? Trade. Here, if I give a broader meaning for the term trade, trading of goods as well as trading of what? Services, then both these are what? Trade debtors. Fair enough. You can call them as trade debtors. All of you understood? Is that clear? Yes? Okay. Now, I'll give another example. Okay. Now, let us say third person, Pranav comes to you. And Pranav is a very good friend of yours. And he is seeing your business. Business is flourishing. चश्मे का business, पैसा बहुत है. 100% profit margin. Okay. बहुत पैसा है उसमें. So, your friend also wants to start a business. And he is a very good friend of yours. He wants some loan. What? You give him some money. Now, you have passed on the benefit to him. Immediately is he giving the money back to you or will he take some time to repay? He will take some time to repay. Now tell me, you have given money to Pranav. Who is Pranav for you? Debtor. He is a debtor. But are you selling the goods to him? Are you rendering any services or are you giving a loan? So he is a debtor for loan given. So he is a loan debtor. What debtor? Loan debtor. You call him as debtor, simple. But he is not a trade debtor. He is not a, because you are not trading with him. You have given him a loan. अरे समझ में आया? Any difficulty? Any difficulty guys? Easy है? Next one. Vinayak sir again comes. In the first example, Vinayak sir purchased what? बराबर है? Now I come to your shop and you have a beautiful shop with around 5 ACs. How many ACs? Only 3 ACs are enough for you. How many ACs? Now 2 ACs you want to sell. First of all tell me, for you, you are dealing in specs, but you are purchasing AC for your office use, yes or no? So that AC is a, are they goods for you or are they fixed asset? You are not trading in AC. You are trading in, so these are goods. AC is a fixed asset. There's a difference between goods and fixed assets, yes or no? What are goods? Goods are also assets which are purchased with an intention to sell. Fixed assets are also assets which are purchased with an intention to sell or with an intention to use. With an intention to, समझ में आ रहा है? Now tell me, अरे I tell you, अरे मुझे भी एक AC चाहिए था. Actually I want to purchase AC. Immediately you say, sir, मेरा वो extra AC है. I have that extra AC in my what shop which is not required. I am ready to sell those ACs. I say, fair enough. You sell the AC to me, but right now I don't have the money. I'll pay you the money after 15 days. You'll say, yes, sir. Now tell me, have you sold goods or have you sold an AC? Who is sir for you? Debtor only? But is it a trade debtor or debtors for fixed assets sold? Debtors for fixed assets sold. Are you understood? So you can just call him as a debtor. Just call him as a, समझ में आ रहा है? भाई साहब, नाम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. ट्रेड डेटर का मतलब अलग होता है. Whatever goods you are trading, whatever services you are rendering, उसके लिए ट्रेड डेटर हो सकता है. बाकी के लिए ट्रेड डेटर नहीं होगा वो. इज दैट क्लियर? अरे अंडरस्टूड? एनी डिफिकल्टी? सो देयर आर 4 टाइप्स ऑफ, come down. Similarly, there are 4 types of. Now, in all these 4 cases, Vinayak sir has already received the benefit. Now tell me, look from my angle, not from your angle. मेरे एंगल से आप कौन हो? Creditor. Reason is creditor for goods purchased. I have purchased. Look from my angle now, not from your angle. I have purchased. I have already received the benefit. Have I passed on the benefit? No. So for me, you are a ट्रेड क्रेडिटर. पैसे देने, दुड्डू कोड़तक्कद्दू, पैसा देने का है. इधर भी सर्विसेज लिया आपसे मैंने, आपने मेरा चश्मा रिपेयर करके दिया, सर्विसेज आपने दिया. लुक फ्रॉम माई एंगल, नॉट फ्रॉम योर एंगल. फ्रॉम माई एंगल आई हैव रिसीव्ड द बेनिफिट. हैव आई पास्ड ऑन द बेनिफिट टू यू? नो. सो बेनिफिट्स पेएबल. सो फॉर मी यू आर अ ट्रेड हेड क्रेडिटर. समझ में आया? I have taken a loan. Pranav ka. Pranav has taken a loan from you. Look from Pranav's angle, not from your angle. So for Pranav, he has already received the loan. Now he has to repay the loan. So you are a loan creditor. Just creditor also is okay. Here, I have purchased a, tell me, AC from you. Correct? I have yet to pay the money. So for me, you are a creditor for fixed assets purchased. भाई साहब आपने कुछ देखा क्या इधर? ये देखो, sold. Look from your angle. You have sold, you have rendered, you have given, you have sold. Sold, given, rendered. You are passing on the benefit to me. Have you received the benefit? So when you give something to the other person and in return immediately you are not getting anything, the other person is a debtor. समझ में आया? ये देखो, मेरे हिसाब से purchased, received, taken, purchased, purchased, received, taken, purchased, 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 purchased. Means I have received the benefit. Have I passed on the benefit? I yet to give the benefit to you. Benefits payable. For me, you are a simple meaning. यही तो debtor creditor है. Understood? Hello? Clear? पक्का? Difference between fixed asset and current asset I have already told you. What is a fixed asset? What is a current asset? Fixed asset are assets which are acquired by the organization or which they are having control. Correct? But you have an intention to sell or intention to use fixed assets. Now 1 second. I want to add something here. Though it will come later on, but I want to add something. You know something I'll add here. भाई साहब ये देखो इधर, स्टोरी देखो थोड़ा. Hear it carefully. Books of accounts are to be maintained in a systematic manner. Yes or no? किसके लिए? I have given the reasons. To know your profit or loss. Correct? Fraud नहीं होना चाहिए. There are so many reasons in the first question we have seen. One of the important things there also is, ये जो books of accounts है, you have to maintain in a systematic manner so that you can communicate to the investors also. एक है ना उधर, investors are ready to what? Invest in your company based on your records. Now tell me, investor को confuse हो रहा है कि क्या है ये fixed asset करके, क्योंकि वो commerce background का नहीं है, वो है science background का. Yeah, he is a layman who doesn't understand what? Commerce. But he knows where to invest. He wants to invest in your what? Company. But for that, he is reading your balance sheet. Balance sheet में लिखा है fixed asset. Now tell me, just imagine, I am a person from a non-commerce background. What will I think it as? Fixed asset means asset which is fixed to the earth, which is not moving. वही आ जाता है ना दिमाग में as a layman. Yes or no? Now I'll say, land doesn't move, fixed asset. Building doesn't move, fixed asset. Car moves. Car moves. Car is not a fixed asset. But car is a fixed asset for a person who is running a taxi business. As a commerce student, you know it. तो ये fixed asset का उन लोगों ने अभी क्या किया है, अलग नाम दे रहे हैं. इसको बोल रहे प्रॉपर्टी प्लांट एंड इक्विपमेंट, PPE. क्या है? प्रॉपर्टी प्लांट एंड they are making it easy for the layman. अभी layman confuse नहीं होगा. If it is told as PP, हाँ, property, plant and equipment. है, plant means not a growing plant. Plant and machinery बोलते हैं ना वैसा. Is that clear? अरे understood? Property, plant and equipment. तो अभी ये fixed asset गया. Now it is known as what? PP. But hello, it's okay if you use the term fixed asset. For individuals, okay. For partnership firms, okay. Company के लिए that fixed asset should not be written as fixed asset. It should be compulsory written as PPE. What is PPE? Property, plant and equipment. समझ में आया? Now रीजनिंग समझो क्यों ये चेंजेस होता है करके. ये चेंजेस इसलिए कर रहे हैं ताकि यूजर, द पर्सन हु यूजेस योर फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स, शुड इजीली अंडरस्टैंड इट. So you have to prepare the financial statements in such a manner that it is understandable by what? Users. Understandability is one of the qualitative characteristics of the financial statement. वो हम बाद में देखेंगे. But anyway, understood? Clear? Current asset. Stock is a current asset. Stock is a, because that is not going to remain in your business for a longer period of time. When you purchase specs, you keep it for years together or only few days. You want to move it faster. It's a current asset. And the other day I told you, can a current asset be a fixed asset? Initially it is a current asset getting converted into what? Fixed asset. Or initially it is a fixed asset, that is PPE. Later on it is getting converted into a, हो सकता है ऐसा? हो सकता है. What example I gave you? I gave that example of a computer. Correct? You have purchased 10 computers with an intention to train. Training center खोला है आपने. You purchase 20 computers and you put 20 computers here, and then you do advertisement. Training center for अभी क्या है? Which is the latest software? Python. We'll teach you Python. We'll teach you Tally. That this advertisement किया. एक student भी नहीं है. Correct? Then I understood that nobody is going to come to my training center. Then I will change my business. I say, okay, I am very good at selling now, not training. धड़ मैंने कंप्यूटर बेच दिया. Now tell me, I have decided to treat that fixed asset into what? Current asset. हो सकता है वैसा. Similarly, उल्टा भी हो सकता है. I purchase the computers with an intention to what? Sell. Means right now they are my current assets, but I am not able to sell. Someone told me, sir, you are very good at teaching, start a training institute. Now my current asset is converted into, and I get good number of people for training. Will I sell that asset now? No, it means that I have converted that stock into a fixed asset. हो सकता है ऐसा. Is that clear? Business में कुछ भी हो सकता है. So उसके लिए भी जर्नल एंट्री आता है. वो आता है, कौन सा वैल्यू को आता है वो सब हम बाद में देखेंगे. Up till here, any difficulty? All of you understood? Clear? Fair enough. Next. Okay. Now, before going ahead, okay. You okay? Yeah, I want to discuss few things with you all here. Okay? Concentrate here. Bhai sahab, sir, you have taught us beautifully the terms. You have given you the examples also. Now, the first step is, you are saying maintaining the books of accounts in a systematic manner. What is the first step? The first step is, first identify what are the transactions and events in your organization. Tell me, first step. These transactions and events should now be recorded in journal first. What? Journal entry. What? And that too, how to maintain the books of accounts? Second question, you still remember? Books of accounts are to be maintained under single entry system or double entry? It means that what you get and what you give, both should be recorded. Yes or no? And that both is nothing but accounting for journal entries. Simple rules. So what are the rules? What are the rules? Rules are, hello, rules are what you get is debited which is denoted by DR. What you give is credited, which is denoted by CR. So simple thing, what you get is debit, what you give is credit. Now please tell me, my dear friends, in any business, big, medium, small, there is always give and take. Yes or no? कौन सा भी धंधा ले लो भाई, लेन देन तो होते रहता है, लेन देन तो होते रहता है. क्या लिया, क्या लिया, क्या दिया, क्या लिया डेबिट, क्या दिया क्रेडिट. व्हाट यू गेट इज डेबिट, व्हाट यू गिव इज. बराबर है. यस. नाउ वन बाय वन एग्जांपल आई विल टेल यू. प्लीज टेल मी, सर लेन देन किसका होता है. सर लेन देन तीन चीजों का होता है. किसका होता है. एक तो होता है थिंग्स, वस्तुಗಳು, वस्तुएं, वस्तुओं का लेन देन हो सकता है. हो सकता है. Okay, now look from your angle. Start. I'll start now. I'll start. Look from your business angle. You are passing these journal entries. You should tell me what did you get, what did you give. Hello, you come to my shop. You purchased 100 pens for 10,000 rupees and you gave me cash. Transaction हो गया मेरे और तेरे बीच में. Yes or no? What did you get? What did you get? Pen. Pen account debit. Pen account debit. How much? 10,000. Correct? What did you give? Cash. Cash account credit. How much? Sir. Pen is a thing. Pen is a thing. Cash is also a thing. So लेन देन चीजों का भी हो सकता है. लेन देन चीजों का हो सकता है. Understood? Yes. Now answer this. Point number two. Point number two. Sir, the same pen I sold it for 15,000. How much? All these pen I sold it for 15,000 to someone, and that some customer paid you 15,000 rupees. Transaction हो गया. Tell me, what did you get? Cash account debit 15,000. क्या लिया, क्या दिया. Pen account. How much? 15,000. Now tell me, cash is a thing, pen is a. So this also is an example of things. I am telling you an easy way to pass the journal entry. Is it an easy way? Have you studied like this? No, sir. It's a very easy way to pass. Okay, fair enough. Sir, point number three. Third transaction. Let us say you're a businessman. आपका एक ऑफिस है. And I'm an electrician. I come to your office. There is some problem in the wiring. I set it right. I'm not selling any goods to you. You're not purchasing any goods from me. But I render you service. It means that business में सिर्फ चीजों का लेन देन नहीं होता. किसका लेन देन हो सकता है? हो सकता है सर्विसेज का. सर सर्विसेज का भी लेन देन होता है. नाउ टेल मी, आई रेंडर्ड यू अ सर्विस. माई चार्जेस आर 1,000 rupees. How much? And you paid me 1,000 rupees. Tell me, what did you get? What did you get? Repair services. Repair service debit 1,000. What did you give? Cash credit. How much? 1,000. Now tell me, in red I'll put it. What is repair? Thing or service? Yes. What is cash? Cash is servicing. Cash is a thing. So लेन देन सिर्फ चीजों का नहीं, लेन देन सेवाओं का भी होता है. सेवेगळु. Understood? Okay, come down. Third, fourth. Sir, you are a CA. Baba, you are a CA. I am an electrician. Okay, I come to your office. I say, sir, this much is my income. Should I pay income tax? You will say, yes, Mr. Vinayak, you have to pay what? Income tax. आपका थोड़ा income ज़्यादा ही है. Okay, sir. Will you give me the service? Tell me, yaar. What are your charges? Very good. 10,000 बोल रहा है. Fair enough. Let us say filing the return कितना है? 10,000 कोई नहीं लेता, चलेगा. ओके 5,000 लेंगे. कितना? क्योंकि आप प्रोफेशनल सीए हो. क्या हो? और मेरा कुछ ज़्यादा नहीं है, बट फिर भी आप मुझे सर्विस दे रहे हो. नाउ यू फाइल माई कॉन्सेंट्रेट. ओए I want 100% concentration man here. In the class, whatever I utter, you have to listen it. Hikada tikada bagayacha nahi re. Is that clear? I don't like that. This is not PUC 1 or PUC 2 or BCom. It is CA. Please 100% concentration. Okay. Now, concentrate here. I give you 5,000 rupees. You have given the service. Tell me from your angle, what did you get? Arey, what did you get? What service you got? You are giving me service. What did you get? Cash. Cash account debit. 5,000. What did you give? Service. What service? Repair service or professional service? Professional service. Credit how much? 5,000. Now tell me, cash is a thing, not a service. Cash is a thing. Professional service is a service. Able to understand? Is it easy? So how to pass the journal entries? Get and what you get is? What you give is? क्या लिया? Debit. क्या दिया? Hello? Clear? Okay. Now let me see how many of you can answer this. Okay. Okay. Fifth one. Let us say today's date. What is today's date? 9/7. 9/7. Vinayak sir comes to your shop. Let us say now you are into different business. Okay. CA का हो गया. Okay. Vinayak sir comes to your shop. You are selling chashma. Okay. Hello. You are selling what? Chashma. I purchased chashma worth rupees 5,000 from you. How much? 5,000. And I said, I will pay you after a week. ये transaction हुआ कि नहीं हुआ? What नहीं हुआ? हुआ ना transaction. You have sold the specs to me. Only thing, I have yet to pay the money to you. Are yes or no? Now, in this transaction, what did you give? What did you get? What did you give is very simple. Specs. Okay? Chashma. Yes or no? अरे बोलो भाई. Correct? 5,000. What did you get? What did you get? Useless fellows, you have attended my class. Huh? What did you get? You got anything? What? No. I gave you the word no. Kodte nahi. I will give you the money after I'll give you the money after what did you get? I am asking you what did you, don't say debtor get. He is a debtor. I am a debtor, I know that. Is that clear? What did you get? Very good. I gave you the promise. मैं वचन देता हूँ. After a week, I will pay you this 5,000 rupees. So what did you get? सर का वचन. वादा रहा. मैं आपको दूंगा. Is that clear? Who gave you the promise? You debit my account. What do you do? Vinayak sir, debit 5,000. So who is Vinayak sir? So लेन देन सिर्फ चीजों का और सेवाओं का नहीं होता. लेन देन किसका होता है? प्रॉमिस का भी होता है, एंड वेर एवर देर इज अ प्रॉमिस देर इज अ डेटर क्रेडिटर रिलेशनशिप, देर इज अ, समझ में आ रहा है आपको अभी? यस और नो? अमन एंट्री बोलो, एंट्री क्या हो रहे हैं? जर्नल एंट्री बनाना इधर, विनायक सर अकाउंट डेबिट टू specs, that is sales, actually treated as sales, but right now we put it as what? Specs. So this is promise and this is a thing. Are yes or no? Okay, this is for today, no? Now I promise that I'll come within a week, so I have come after a week. After a week the date is 16/7. Oh, 16/7 को आया मैं, after a week I'm coming and I say take this 5,000 rupees, will you accept it? Because I have already purchased specs from you a week back. For that I am giving you what? Cash. How much? Transaction also happened after a week. What did you get? What did you get? Cash account debit. What did you get? 5,000 cash. What did you give? 1 second, don't tell. Those who have attended my class, don't tell. What did you give? What did you give? What did you give? You gave that promise back to me. What will you say? Sir, last week you had given that promise, no? Take back your promise. I have got the cash now. निम निम वचन इटको रे नानक दुड शिक्तु. आप अपना वचन रखो आपके पास, मेरे को पैसा मिल गया. It means that ये promise क्या हो गया? रिवर्स. सो विनायक सर इधर डेबिट हो गया, इधर क्या होगा? विनायक सर क्रेडिट. हाउ मच? 5,000. सो दिस इज, टेल मी, ಹೇಳ್ರೋ ಇದು ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇದು, so promise is returned back. So earlier my account is debited, now my account gets what? Means my account is getting closed in your books. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಹೇಳ್ರು, क्लियर, पक्का, गारंटी? और एक एग्जांपल लेंगे, और एक एग्जांपल लेंगे. अमन कम हियर, इले इले इधर है. ओके, नाउ लेट मी सी हाउ मेनी वी कैन आंसर दिस. ओके, इधर आ रहे. ही इज अ कस्टमर. हु इज ही? You have sold him, let us say you are a dealer in stationery, you are a dealer in, you have sold him some pens on, let us say 16/7, you have sold him some pens. Okay, so what have you given him? Pen. बराबर है ना? Pen credit 500 rupees. How much? And you know him, so you have not taken the money from him now. He has given the promise. He has given the, so look from your angle, what did you receive? For promise from whom? Debitors account. Aman, kitna? 500. Okay, so how should I put it now? I should put this as promise and this as thing. Barabar hai? Now he is supposed to come after 3 days. How many days? He doesn't come. What will you do? उसने बोला I'll pay you on 19th. 19/7 को you call him. This fellow is not responding. This fellow is not responding. After few calls he receives. नहीं बोल, मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है. बोल loudly. पैसा, अमन बोल रहे पैसा, and this is on 19th, and you are dead sure that this fellow doesn't have the money. Will you put a case against him? 500 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೇಸ್ ಹಾಕೋರೆ. He said lawyer charges only will be huge. He is what? Useless fellow. Correct? So on 19th it's an event. क्या event हो गया? This fellow is not going to pay you the money. Transactions and events both should be recorded or no? Ha. What did you get? What did you get? What did you no? What did you get? Did you get anything? No. Earlier you got promise. That is a different matter. 3 days back you got the promise. But after 3 days, are you getting anything? When you don't get anything, then that is a loss. Then you can say, I got the loss. I got the. Is that clear? Did you get cash or did you get loss? So he was a debtor. He was a debtor. 3 days back he was a. आज वो हो गया बैड डेटर, खराब डेटर है. क्या है? खराब, यूजलेस फेलो है, खराब डेटर. अरे अंडरस्टूड. सो ये हो गया आपको क्या? लॉस. क्या हो गया? लॉस. सो बैड डेट अकाउंट डेबिट. क्या? बैड डेट अकाउंट डेबिट 500. नाउ वो जो 3 दिन पहले प्रॉमिस दिया था आपको, इसको क्या करोगे? बोलोगे ये तुम्हारा नकली प्रॉमिस रखो वापस. बरोबर है? अरे यस. So it means that Aman account was debited here. Aman account should get reversed. Yes or no? So Aman, tell me, by how much? You give his promise back. You give his promise. समझ में आ रहा है? ये एग्जाम्पल क्लियर हो गया आपको? हाँ, ये दोनों में अलग अलग है. ये सर विनायक सर was also like Aman only. But Vinayak sir gave me the cash. So I said cash account debit, Vinayak sir credit. Here Aman did not give me the cash. So I am treating him as what? A bad debtor. So bad debt is a loss. What did you get is a loss. Loss account debit to Aman. Is that clear? Now, is this a very easy way to pass the journal entries? Or a very, very tough way? Have you learned like this? No. Anything which is easy will not be taught in the college. Such an easy thing. What did you get? What did you give? I started my class saying that double entry system of accounting, not single entry. It means that you have to record 2 aspects. What you get, what you get is debit, what you give is. इतना ही है भाई accounts में. Sir, इतना आसान है, इतना easy है. We were struggling, sir. How many of you are in BCom? How many of you are in second year? Good number. How many of you are in first year? One lady, one first year, 1, 2. हाँ, थोड़े हैं. भाई साहब, things are so easy ना. Students, they don't want to learn the things properly. Sir, faculty members are only not ready to teach properly. Fair enough. But one thing you remember. Hello. Attend these classes, my classes here. Attend them. I am telling you, I repeat it. Attend it sincerely. You will never ever face a single problem in your accounts. I'll give you a challenge if you learn properly and if you practice properly. And here I'll give you unique kind of transactions and events. It is not normal transactions and events. Normal transactions and events, easily you can do it. I'll give you some practical situations here. And these practical situations, I am sure if you are having proper debit credit principles, you will definitely end up getting all the journal entries correctly. Only thing is, आपको focused रहना चाहिए. क्या रहना चाहिए? Focus should be 100%. Focus इधर उधर गया. If you miss the classes, if you come to the classes late, you have to come to the class earlier. सर आपने तो पढ़ा है उधर कॉलेज में, हम लोग तो जानते हैं गेट एंड गिव. दैट इज व्हाई वी सेड प्रॉमिस. वो है, बट थियोरी भी है भाई आगे जाके. इट इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट व्हाट प्रैक्टिकल. इवन अकाउंट्स हैज सर्टेन थियोरी टू बी रिटन, टू बी अंडरस्टूड. ट्रू एंड फॉल्स भी है. एवरीथिंग हैज टू बी व्हाट रिटन. इज दिस अ इजी वे टू पास? दिस इज वन वे टू पास द जर्नल एंट्रीज. Easiest thing is let me tell you is studies. If you study them, if you study it properly, you will get all the things. Okay, next. Sir, you have explained us in a very simple manner, but there is another way of passing the journal entries. I repeat, there is what? Another way of passing the journal entries. One modern way. Okay. Sir, what is this modern way of passing the journal entries? Hear it carefully. Because of any business transaction, if an asset, you know what is an asset? If an asset or expenses or losses, if these three items आपके बिजनेस के अंदर, if these three items, an asset, expense or loss, if they are increasing, what? बढ़ रहा है, increase हो रहा है, then it should be debited. What? Debit that asset, debit that expense, debit that loss. And if the same asset, expense or loss कम हो रहा है बिजनेस के अंदर, क्या हो रहा है? कम हो रहा है, then it should be credited. Similarly, there are three more items. Because of any business transaction, if capital, liability and incomes or gains, what? Incomes or gains. Okay. अगर ये कैपिटल बढ़ रहा है, लायबिलिटी बढ़ रहा है, मीन्स पैसा देने का बढ़ रहा है, पैसे देने बढ़ रहा है, इनकम बढ़ रहा है, तो क्या करना चाहिए? क्रेडिट. और वही कैपिटल अगर कम हो रहा है, क्या हो रहा है? कम हो रहा है, तो कैपिटल, लायबिलिटी, इनकम कम हो रहा है तो डेबिट. इज इट वेरी सिंपल? हेलो, is that clear? Easy है? Sir, why did you use different ink? Because anybody can tell me? Those who have done their BCom or second year should tell me. Because assets, capital and liability are balance sheet items. What items? They come in your balance sheet. And expense, losses and income are revenue items. What items? When I say expense, here it is revenue expenditure. Are you understood? Benefit is exhausted within one accounting year. Clear? These are all trading P&L items. Trading and profit and loss account. I'll tell you what is trading and profit and loss account later on. That is why I have bifurcated like this. समझ में आ रहा है? Hello? Clear? Clear? Any difficulty? Easy है? Can you remember these rules? You can remember both get and give or else these rules. These rules you please remember because we are applying anyway these rules only. Sir, can I apply those get and give also? Whichever rule you want to apply, you can apply. Sir, partly I want to apply these rules and partly I want to apply get and give. Apply, but get the entry correct. Is that clear? Now guys, for the next few days, we are going to concentrate on how to pass the journal entries and I'll take good number of sums. And these sums are all unique sums. And I'll give you some unique situations. Not like your normal PUC 1 and 2. PUC 1 and 2 का आराम से करोगे आप, get and give से ही करोगे. Is that clear? थोड़ा आपको दिमाग इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा. Is that clear? Is that clear? पक्का? Guarantee? Okay, now anybody has any difficulties? Do you have any difficulties? Pakka? Guarantee? Okay, now before I wind up, last 2-3 minutes, okay, we'll do a quick revision of whatever we have done so far. Today I started with, again, capital expenditure and revenue expenditure. We took some examples. Yes or no? Then I took the definition of the term liability. Liability means, what is liability? Any money receivable or payable? Benefits are payable because you have already received the benefit. You have taken a bank loan, you have to repay the loan. Yes or no? You have purchased the goods, you have received the services, but you have to still pay the money. You have taken the loan. बराबर है ना? You have taken a fixed assets, you have to pay the money. Benefits payable is always a liability. It means that business owes money to outsiders. Tell me, your business is owing money to, owing, not owning. Owing money, owing means payable. Owing money to outsiders. Liability. Income. Income can come in how many ways? 3 ways. Earnings of the business can come in 3 ways. One is by sale of goods. Second, rendering services. Third, enterprise resources used by others. Means your resources are used by, thereby you are generating interest income, dividend income or royalty income. बराबर है? Then what we saw? क्या क्या देखा? Debit and credit. First step I told you how to pass the accounting process. First, identify the transactions and events. These transactions and events should be recorded in a systematic manner, and the first step is to pass journal entries. एक बार journal entries debit credit मिल गया, then other things are mechanical. How to prepare ledger, all those things I'll let you know. Is that clear? But first is debit credit principles. And debit credit principles, easy way I told you. First tell me, what you get is debit, what you give is, और लेन देन 3 चीजों का होता है. एक चीजों का, वस्तुಗಳು. सेकंड सेवाओं का, सर्विसेस, ಸೇವೆಗಳು. थर्ड वचन, promise. And wherever there is a vachan, there is a debtor creditor relationship. Is that clear? Understood? ये हमने देखा. Last हमने देखा how to pass journal entries with the modern method. Modern method says because of any business transaction, if an asset expense loss is increasing, it has to be debited. If the same asset expense loss decreases, it is to be credited. Similarly, capital liability income increases, it has to be credited, and capital liability income decreases, it has to be. सर इनकम भी कम हो सकता है. लायबिलिटी कम हो सकता है, यस. पे किया तो आपका लायबिलिटी कम होगा. कैपिटल कम हो सकता है. इफ यू विड्रॉ द मनी फ्रॉम योर बिजनेस, कैपिटल क्या होगा? कम होगा. इफ यू पुट द मनी इनटू योर बिजनेस, आपका कैपिटल बढ़ेगा. यस और नो? सर एसेट ज्यादा हो सकता है. आई परचेज्ड अ फिक्स्ड एसेट, एसेट ज्यादा हो गया, मगर एक एसेट कम भी होता है, कैश गया. अरे अंडरस्टूड? यस. एक्सपेंस ज्यादा कम हो सकता है. लॉस ज्यादा कम हो सकता है. लॉस हो गया, बाद में लॉस को रिकवर कर दिया मैंने. इंश्योरेंस कंपनी इज गिविंग मी व्हाट? मनी. आई हैव रिकवर्ड द लॉस. सो लॉस ज्यादा भी हो सकता है, लॉस कम भी. ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर पॉसिबल. And let me tell you, my dear friends, any transaction you take, any of these 6 accounts will get affected. Either asset will get affected, expense, loss, capital, liability, income. यही इफेक्ट होगा. आपका जो खेल है ये 6 आइटम में ही है बस. You take small business, medium business और long term business, ये 6 आइटम में ही खेलोगे आप. Asset increase, decrease, liability increase, decrease, capital decrease, increase, expense increase, decrease, loss increase, decrease, income increase, decrease. इसमें खेलोगे आप. बस यही अकाउंट्स है. इज इट इजी? यू फाइंडिंग इट इजी? आई हैव मेड इट इजी. आई हैव एब्सोल्युटली मेड इट व्हाट इजी फॉर यू गाइस. आई विल नाउ वाइंड अप द क्लास. ओके, प्लीज डोंट फॉरगेट टू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब. प्लीज डू दैट so that let this reach to many students who are not fortunate enough to attend the classes like you. You are fortunate enough to attend the classes here. Only my basic classes will be free. Of course, other classes I will have to charge. But the basic classes are only important. Once you understand the basic class, you'll get to know everything. Is that clear? Yes, only few classes are free, not all. Is that clear? But please share, subscribe and like it. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind. Bye bye.